The closer we get to Christmas, the more excited I am getting. Is that how you're feeling as well?
Yes, I feel Christmassy already. It's in the air. Of course, it's not like Hamatan is out the way it used to be, but you could actually perceive it. I'm loving it, and I love the fact that we're starting with a Christmas song because I don't know why you would call yourself a media outfit and then you would not have started playing Christmas song when you know that once it is December the 25th, it ends, and it is till next year. So please be warned. When I get into my car and I tune to a radio station, please just be giving me Christmas songs.
You do realize we started with Christmas cheer, then you now carried it to
No.
violence.
Why? You put stop labeling me. That is how
You
I
just went from all I want for Christmas to radio stations. Be playing Christmas.
Yes, because so that's I'm just telling you the way I feel. I don't want to be missing. And all those people that will be doing, and you see all those people that will be doing Christmas concerts, Christmas cantata, Christmas carol shows and all that. Please, stop remixing our classic songs, Christmas songs. Give it, it is once a year, please. I don't want to be hearing Silent Night and it's like, chicken. No, give me classic Silent Night. I don't miss them till next year again after this. Please, don't spoil Christmas for me.
All right.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we have opened the show on a rant session,
I'm just saying.
welcome to the only destination where entertainment knows no bounds, only ports.
No, I will tell you the way I feel. Okay. That's right, Sha. It is ESPLASH o'clock, which means it is time to spice up your midday with the right content that will leave you asking for what? More.
It is Movies Tuesday, and shortly we will be taking you on a fun ride through the world of flicks and non-stop entertainment.
Yes. So get ready to be dazzled and delighted with all what we have in store. And don't forget to catch in on all the fun via our social media platforms. We are TVC Connect using the hashtag ESPLASH on TVC. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is your homegirl right here. It is your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the misters, baby. It is Honey Sassy. It is Honey Shmoney. It is Honey Flames. It is Honey KPK. It is Honey On Point. It is Honey Venas. I could go on and on, but you know what?
Honey Claus. Just add it. As per Santa Claus girl.
My favorite body in the whole wide world wants to introduce herself. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Claus. As now you share gift for us this Christmas.
No, you're not going to push me inside that corner.
All right, people. It is your girl Dala, a.k.a. the goddess of skills. You guys see me outside and you call me Dala la 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 la.
Okay.
And it was Nima for me this morning.
Oh, she was trying to remember.
I love it, but
I
anyway.
think people forgot already that that's a DMW song.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe she did not even know that song before because she should have, perhaps.
I promise you. All right, guys, we have an exciting show planned for you today with news items from the entertainment world.
Following that, Darla, we'll be responsible for today's dosage of social media madness on Social View.
Next up will be What Are You Watching? We will then cap everything off with
Movies at the Movies.
I'm excited. All right, guys, that was J5, Dave, and Benson, and that one was titled Propeller.
Okay. I was just minding
Speaking
my
about
business.
propelling in their career.
I was just minding my business, and I also that this is Zazu Baby following Skepta.
No, he can go and fight you if you say following him. He did not follow. They were working together.
No, they were not working together.
Under the weather.
They were not working together
under the umbrella.
No, it was not under that umbrella.
There were two umbrellas.
There were two umbrellas,
and
right?
No,
it was so the umbrella here with Skepta, Zazu in the middle, another umbrella here covering another person.
No, the video I saw, Skepta was here, Zazu was here, and they had umbrella. Maybe we saw different videos.
No.
Sorry.
We saw, I'm very sure that we saw the, but Dala being the nice person that she wants to be and trying to...
you know me, I love me some Portable Baby.
I do love my Portable, but I'm like, how dare you?
But he was under
umbrella. Why would you not put Portable under umbrella? What do you mean?
All right.
Anyway, this collaboration between Skepta and Zazu, our Portable Baby, I'm wondering because yeah, it is good moves for you know, our Zazu. But I keep thinking again that I hope that it will just be in character. That character that he's been maintaining before, you know, it does not take him so long to start bringing out what is really made of.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, because I don't want anything about, Skepta and, you know, Zazu at the end of the day for a fashion show. Then I looked at what he was wearing, and I'm like, okay, because people in this London at the end of the day, they like to do certain things, especially with the fact that before you know it now, that year, Wizkid, that was how he started walking the wrong way. And, you know, with Naomi Campbell, and I think that it was some introduction, or this person, and before you know it, they became a thing. But I'm just hoping that that relationship will not wake up tomorrow and they don't rip me, they don't rip me. You people, did you see?
Okay, so my own thing for me was, I think Skepta gave him some money, actually. What I said is 100 million pounds or something. I can't remember what it was, and it was kind of money I was stuffing inside his jacket, and I was like, that's classic Portable. But then I kind of like this thing that's happening to me. Oh, that's the video, and we're stuffing normal classic Portable. So I like the vibe that's going on, to be very honest. I'm just hoping that Portable doesn't Portable Portable kind of always does.
Exactly.
And of course, I saw him with, I think it was a British fashion award. Show or something. And then Tiwa was there, and then they linked up and all that. I'm happy for him, to be honest.
I'm really happy for him. I like the fact that he's making those moves, and people are still calling him, because sometimes when you go to the comment section, you're so scared because they're like, this guy is so problematic. Do you think people will still want to work with you and all that? But it's so interesting that you see Portable abroad and, you know, in the midst of people like this. I like it. Yeah.
I'm always a person for the underdog, so I absolutely love this one. Shout outs to Portable, and of course it's Skepta, and Tiwa looked really nice, by the way.
No, Tiwa is always looking nice.
Yeah. But anyways, that's not even the entertainment news. There's just so much happening today. But to kick off the real entertainment news, Jussie Smollett loses appeal over Hook's conviction. American actor, singer Jussie Smollett may be returning to jail after an Illinois appeals court upheld his conviction for staging a racist, homophobic attack against himself in 2019 and lying about it to Chicago police. If you would recall, the actor was found guilty in December 2021, and in March of 2022, he was sentenced to 150 days in the Cook County Jail. Additionally, he was ordered to serve 30 days of probation and satisfy orders for restitution. 6 days later, Jussie Smollett was released from police custody on an emergency motion. The motion granted the actor bail as his team worked to appeal his conviction. In latest developments, the actor recently received a decision regarding his appeal from an Illinois court. According to reports, 3 judges gave the ruling 2-1. Justice David Navarro and Justice Mary Ellen Coughlin agreed to uphold Smollett's 2021 conviction, while Judge Fred Derna Lyle reportedly dissented, stating that Smollett paid his dues when he completed community service in exchange for prosecutors to drop his charges in 2019. Reacting to this, a representative for Jussie Smollett and his legal team stated, and I quote, "We wish to highlight that the decision was divided, with Justice Lyle offering a detailed analysis in favor of Smollett. We are preparing to escalate this matter to the Supreme Court, armed with a substantial body of evidence," end quote. Just so you know, after Jussie Smollett's team files another appeal, the Illinois Supreme Court will decide whether to hear the case. Then, if the actor's conviction is not overturned, he will return to Cook County Jail to finish his 150-day sentence.
It goes back to what we've always been saying, because I don't know whether I have any additional things to add to this. It is just that a young man, promising young man, decided to just use his own hands to do his own self.
Yeah.
And, you know, there is nothing that I think that they're going to bring out that perhaps, let's just keep our fingers crossed to whether this will, or is going to return to jail and just, you know, complete his term. But it's just so unfortunate that this has to happen to this dude. And at the end of the day, his career too has gone down. I am so sorry, because I don't know whether this will work. All of this will work at the end of the day. And he has, you know, put some dent on his own image already. So how to now revive that too, when it is not like in Nigeria? Do you understand? In that climb, when they cancel you, the cancel culture is real. So I don't know whether I have so much to say when it comes to Justice Smollett, because he actually did that to himself.
All right, so I don't really think there's a lot you can actually say in this situation. Like you said, young, promising man, and a very avoidable situation. You're already working on projects. You're already doing amazing. Everybody knew who you were. You were making money. Life seemed like it was going quite well, but then this stunt that he apparently threw has just ruined the entire trajectory of his career. Guess what? Even if they say, okay, we don't find you guilty, come back, I don't even think this is a situation of people now still wanting him to actually be on their sets or to work with him. People probably don't want to sit beside him at award shows. They're probably not even inviting him to award shows to begin with. So I think it's just that there's the downside of clouds. It's a different thing if you were a nobody and you did that and you got the publicity, fine. But you were already big before that, and then decided that, oh, because she wanted to be bigger, you decided to do something like this. So it's just really sad.
We wish you the best.
Yeah.
We wish you the very best. All right, moving on. Jesus spokesperson addresses Jeannie Mai's claims of infidelity. A spokesperson for Jeezy has come out to address Jeannie Mai's claims of infidelity against the rapper. This is coming after the former The Real co-host implies that her estranged husband had been unfaithful in court documents obtained by TMZ, in which she also noted that his alleged infidelity could affect their prenuptial agreement and result in a hefty payday for the rapper. Jeannie Mai's lawyer asked the court to enforce a paragraph in the prenuptial regarding infidelity that states that if either party engages in sexual relations, an emotional relationship, or is emotionally or sexually suggestive in communication with a third party, then it shall result in a significant financial penalty upon the adulterous party. This includes all forms of electronic communications, including but not limited to texting, sexting, FaceTiming, social media, and or direct messages. According to US Weekly, Jeezy has not responded to Jeannie Mai's recent court filing accusing him of infidelity. However, a spokesperson for the rapper shared a statement with the outlet saying any claim of infidelity on Mr. Jenkins' behalf are 100% false, and we have no further statements at this time. If you'd recall, we reported that Jeezy filed for divorce from Jeannie Mai on September the 14th. The pair were married for 2.5 years. At the time, Jeezy cited that their union was irretrievably broken. Jeannie mostly stayed silent on the circumstances of their split until recently. In our divorce response, the mother of one suggested that Jeezy was unfaithful during their marriage.
Oh, we go believe like this.
So I know she granted an interview lately, and that was the suggestion that he cheated. But somehow, I've been following this case, and somehow, I don't know, I just think, this is my opinion, I just think that Jeannie Mai wants to be even with, Jeezy, because Jeezy was the person who filed for divorce. And she wanted it to work at some point. So she thought that it could talk about it and all of those things, but it wasn't working. And she had to face the reality. And I think that, at that point, you're so pained. I'm sorry, but like you just want to get even, because initially nobody mentioned that there was infidelity, and she was even willing to go back there and make it work. So if there was infidelity and it pained you that much, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking, because now the Jeezy has not said anything, and the spokesperson for Jeezy is not saying that, see, nothing like that even existed. And I think that because she's pained, I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I think because she's pained, she's looking for every opportunity like that. Every time you will what? Pay. And because it's prenuptial and she wants more, so she would bring, I'm sorry, I don't know whether this is, in my head, I'm just thinking, like, this is just my opinion. I might be right, I might be wrong, but I'm just thinking that, because if it was, this in the first case, I don't know, why would you want to go back to that relationship and want to make it work? You were really willing for it to work, but this guy had made up his mind and he just wanted to go. And he was doing it on a very civil ground because, there were other things. Both of them are at fault, and they stated so many things. And he said that he went through a bad childhood that, you know, affected him and all of that. And then again, I would say it, I don't know whether he liked the fact that the whole family of Jinimai lived with them in that house. And he cited other things like, you know, she wants to take the child to school. And he would say, no, you can't take the child by yourself, or, you know, walk the child down. Walk the child down to school. That is it. And because you're a known face for security reasons, and you know, they were at loggerheads with that and all of this. I don't know, but I think that what actually really, really affected this relationship was that it was during pandemic and people did not even know what their state of mind was, because they were bored a bit and then they got talking, and then you were just head over heels for somebody, and you think that you can live the rest of your life. And Jeezy lost his mom shortly afterwards. So it was like, solace, shoulder to lean on and all that. So I'm not, no.
I was really hoping like this relationship was going to work for some very weird reason. I mean, she's been through a lot. Look.
And she's been married before, and Jeezy has never been married.
She's been through a lot already. And so I just really was hoping this would work. It did look like it would at the beginning, but in the beginning. But now that's not the case. They should just sort it out amicably. All this infidelity, no infidelity. If you have evidence, bring it out.
Yes, that is my own. But then saying that, you know, because they had to break it down, sexting, FaceTiming, texting, but they did not electronic, something.
Me, I did write letter we hand. I'm sorry. They did not put it there now. Me, I'm going to let her write, hello, dear. See me at... Yeah.
All right. So I don't know, for him to be very quiet like that, maybe he thinks that there is no evidence.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be back with Social View after this time. Oh, I am so happy.
Because we've given you something light.
I am so happy. Thank you so much, our producer. Thank you so much, Timi Dakolo. Thank you indeed. I feel so good. Yeah.
So your body have come.
I hope.
Oh, Anipa, don't spoil it.
No, I'm not spoiling it. So I just wanted to say that I hope the way I'm enjoying it, people watching too are enjoying it, because I mean, it's for you.
Oh, I'm sure they definitely are. All right, welcome to Socialville. This is a place where we are going to be delving into the world of social media, which is loaded with every kind of wit and nastiness you can imagine. And to kick things off, we have this super cute puppy here. And they said, on the first day of Christmas, my true love never talk anything.
On the first
day of Christmas, my true love never talk anything. Yeah. But please, true love people, don't choke us with pajamas this year.
Oh, we're even yet to start seeing, you said
no, it's too early now. Okay. Everybody's checking what everybody's doing first. When first person drop, everybody just start dropping pajama picture. So me, I shall wear my pajama by myself again this year. The glory of God.
I don't even... Okay, yes, I do. Maybe I'll go and bring it out because of you.
Or maybe we should do matching pajamas.
Yes, so only that, okay. So that it will not look like I betray people. So there is a Dukba in this company. Dukba is of the opinion that every time we're talking about being single and then we plan stuff for Valentine's Day, so Dukba will be like, honey, so should we take ourselves out? She now said that I betrayed her one day as somebody now brought me something. I said, but I did not know that anybody was going to bring me anything. She felt so bad. Like, how dare you?
After for me forever alone, they now gave you gift.
How dare you?
No, follow on the photo. Okay. This one even here like this. I feel don't collect. All right. There's a very scrawny looking Santa Claus. This one is not Santa Claus. This one is Father Christmas. There's a difference. And this one is saying, I know sure say this year Father Christmas go get big belly. Now we all know like normal Santa Claus. Let's be clear. There is Santa Claus and there is Father Christmas.
So in Nigeria we have Father Christmas.
Nigeria we have Father Christmas. Abroad they have Santa Claus. That's the one that has sleigh.
That comes from the North Pole.
Thank you. You know, he's dropping gifts in chimney. We would never have chimney to drop gifts. So this one break into your house like
human beings are the chimney in Nigeria.
So, Sakpa, BMSC, don't hold our Father Christmas.
Get that. Whether you like it or yes, whether you call it Santa Claus or you call it Father Christmas, the most important thing is that at least somebody is still bearing gifts. Only that the gifts have depreciated, because before they used to be like in the body days. But a gift is a gift at the end of the day.
You never see when Father Christmas go carry POS, come your house, say.
Dala, don't spoil it.
Okay, because this guy look like now, what thing go do?
Who did I even say? I saw somebody's picture. Okay, it was Joy Mayers. I think Joyce Mayer. Yeah. She said that she went to the mall and Father Christmas wanted to take a picture with her. So they took a picture and she uploaded it.
That's actually cute. All right, Meme King here looking very annoyed. And they said, what's the most annoying thing a visitor has done in your house? And they said, fried 6 eggs because I told that egg is in the fridge. Why will you go to somebody's house and fry? Unless she fried for the whole house. Okay. But if she fries 6 eggs for herself, are you a snake? Do you swallow egg for a living? Because what, 6 eggs?
I think some people, what they cannot do in their own houses because they don't have enough. Once they come to your house and they see that, you know, they see food, the way they abuse it, they eat it anyhow. So I think that is it. Because if you have been content all the way, how do you go to somebody's house and then you fry 6 eggs at a go?
Let's just be going because the thing is already annoying me at this point. All right, so we have Edem, go get him. I like that. Said born in Amsterdam, raised in Amsterdam, from the Netherlands, schooled in Amsterdam and the UK, currently in the UK, based in the UK. And Sondra said, born in a hospital, raised in a home, from my house, schooled in a school, currently in a place. Oniba, what's your own? Born in?
Nobody cuckoo forced you to
born
go.
In?
Born in Nigeria.
Raised in?
Raised in my parents' house.
From?
From where?
Where are you from?
From Ogun State.
Schooled in?
You want to start making...
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
Currently in?
Nigeria.
Based in?
Nigeria.
All right. Me, born in Wakanda, raised in Wakanda, from Wakanda, schooled in Wakanda.
Wakanda that does not exist.
Currently on tour in Lagos.
It's a state of mind. It's a state of mind.
Is it not better than what is happening here?
Empire State of Mind, New York.
Empire. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so this person is asking, bro, how are you? And he said, I'm good. He said, sorry about the wedding card I gave you 3 months ago. Kindly erase Precious and put Jennifer. Same day, same venue. And he said, okay, bro. So this reminds me of something that happened during lockdown. Apparently, a couple that had done pre-wedding shoots. That's how they said they are not doing again. No? After they stayed together in lockdown and saw that it's like we cannot live together. So I'm like, if people have already paid for photographer said it's not going to refund them. I said you should just go and find another girl and go and see.
But don't you know, so I understand your grievances about the money that they have spent. But would that not be better than getting married?
No, it's better. That's what I'm saying, that the photo shoots now, he should just find another girl or use it to go and do outfits for Instagram.
Anyway, to share and solve problems, you will be thinking very well because we don't want a situation of Israel and the girlfriend. We cannot use our emotions. You cannot collect our emotions from us. That is, we'll be saying, congratulations, wow. You'll be
like
taking
ambulance. Wow.
Our data. We'll be watching your wedding videos and all that. 1 year down the line, you now say that you're not doing again.
No, it wasn't just that you're not doing. He said, dirtiness, 100.
You see?
Laziness, 100. What was that thing? Cooking, 0. Abi, cooking on...
but one thing is that...
In fact, everything was 0.
But one thing is
he
that...
He now said makeup, 100.
But one thing again is that he did not come back to tell us that he did not meet that girl a virgin. So that one, 100.
I am purely virgin. Sorry. Yeah. How did that escalate so quickly is my own question in life. But anyways, it's a rap on social media. People don't say anything. You don't say anything. Up next is what are you watching?
I don't zip up.
Hold on. I come and say, let's go.
So you know the people that can actually do that. But it is, if I must say anything before we go, it is actually the invite to the premiere of This For Me. Yeah. They went all out. It was culture all the way.
I loved it. All right, on that note, people, we've come to the end of today's show. Unfortunately, we can't take any more, but you already know how we do. We bring it back again tomorrow for the Countdown Show. On behalf of your Honey Shmoney, Honey Mrs. Close, and of course, girl that like it, the goddess of skills, we'll see y'all tomorrow, all right?